Hello, everybody. Welcome to my ranking of the Friday the 13th franchise. I just got in the awesome new Scream Factory box set. I just unboxed it in my last video, so if you guys want to go check out the unboxing, go right ahead. But I thought I would do a ranking of these because I really love Friday the 13th. I love this whole franchise. Friday the 13th, like probably for most of us, this was one of the first horror movies I ever watched. And back when I first got into horror movies in 2013, I was constantly rewatching this and constantly rewatching Scream. Like those were my go-tos, and they were really easily accessible because these first two were always on TV and they were always on Netflix. And it took me a while to get around to the rest of the franchise, and I knew these two were great. I did not know about this whole franchise, how all of them are great, except for one of them. And I'll let you guys know, at least right off the bat, right before I start my ranking. I want to go best to worst, but I'm letting you know, like, I despise Jason Takes Manhattan. If any of you are curious, like, that is definitely the worst one. But my ranking, it'll start with, I'll have to go with the final chapter. And it's, that was my favorite one right after I watched it. And then after I watched The New Blood, which is part two, I've been going back and forth on which one I like more. But I think I'm going to go with the final chapter for my absolute favorite one. And I really love The New Blood. And I don't know what people have against this one. Like when I first watched that one a year ago and I was posting about it, I was like, this movie's so great. I kind of got a lot of heat for that one. I guess it's got quite a few people that are like, oh, but it's Jason versus Carrie. Well, who cares? It's still a really great movie. And I really dig it. My favorite one, the final chapter, I just think that like the characters in it are the best. It's got really fun characters. I love the story in it. And same as far as The New Blood, like I think that they've just got really great characters. And I know in most slasher movies, who cares about the characters? We just want to see kills. But I don't know. I just really dig the characters in those ones, and that's what I really love about them. As far as my number three favorite, it's a tough one because I really love the original and I really love part two. And I love Jason with the sack head. I like it just a little bit more than the iconic mask, which we get in the third one. So I guess I'd probably have to go 4, 7. I think I might have to go 2 just for the mask, and then 1. And then after that, this is so tough. This franchise is so tough to rank. I might have to go with part 3. I might have to go with Jason X, and then I'd probably have to go with Jason Lives. And then after that, I think I'd probably have to go with Freddy versus Jason, Jason Goes to Hell, maybe the remake, and then absolutely last, like I said, would probably be Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't know. This is a really tough one to put together though, because I feel like like sort of Goes to Hell and Freddy versus Jason are like and the reboot are like towards the end, like they're right before the one I despise, Jason Takes Manhattan, but like. I don't know. I really love all of them. Like even the ones lower on the ranking aren't necessarily there because they're bad. Outside of Jason Takes Manhattan, I just despise it. But I don't know. I just sort of love some of these other ones just like a lot more. But there's none of them that I'm like, I really hate. Oh wait, did I even mention A New Beginning? No, part 5 is the one that's going to be actually right before Jason Takes Manhattan. I think I'm going to have to go with part 4, then part 7. Probably, then part 2, part 1, part 3. Yeah, probably that's probably how I was going to go. Jason Lives, and I don't know. No, probably Jason X, then Jason Lives. Probably, no, Freddy vs. Jason, then Goes to Hell, then the remake, then part 5, and then Jason Takes Manhattan. I know that's like a little all over the place because I'm going back and forth with the box set. I'm not like, stacking them in that specific order, but I don't know. I really love the characters in 4 and 7, and then I just really loved the Sackhead in 2, and then number 1, of course, because it was one of the first horror movies I watched, and those are like my top ones, like my favorite ones, but I really love all of them. Like there's not a movie in here outside of Manhattan that I couldn't just rewatch like 5 times in a row on one day and just not be tired of it. So that's my ranking, you guys. I know it's a little bit wild, a little bit all over the place, a little messy, especially to keep track of, just pointing back and forth in a big box set like this when you got 12 movies. But let me know what your guys' ranking is. Let me know what your favorite one is, your worst one, and everything in between, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. And of course, guys, if you're looking for some awesome horror books to read in between watching horror movies, then definitely check out my books, you guys. I have 5 horror books on Amazon, including my new book, Locked Coffin. So definitely check out the Eternity trilogy. Check out my short story collection, The Eclipse Theater, my horror comedy Duality. You can check those all out down in the description. But let me know your ranking of these movies, and have a great day, guys. Peace.